This is part 2 of a great unboxing which I started the other day. If you have watched the previous video, it was from about 5 days ago, was Bam Margera unboxing, and it was the Zero Purple Blood board, and I was super stoked because that board is great. I love the graphic, and I always been a Bam Margera fan because he's one of those skateboarders who were around when I started skateboarding. So to me, Bam Margera, along with Jenny Thomas, Andrew Reynolds, Ryan Sheckler, and Arto Sari, Jeff Rowley, and a few others, even Tony Hawk himself, they mean a lot because they are the skateboarders who inspired me the most when I was in my adolescence, 20 years old approximately, when I started skateboarding. So it was in the early 2000s. So that's why I really like these boards, and I wanted to have one for me also because I really never owned a Bam Margera board. And at the moment I'm a big fan of Zero, and since Bam Margera now joined the Zero team, is another good excuse for me to have a Bam Margera board. And I wish actually I owned some of the old Element Bam Margera boards, but that was already a long time ago, and I'm not gonna spend that much money these days for a collectible board, for a Element board. Some modern Bam Margera board, so in this case a Zero board. As I mentioned in the past video, I couldn't find the main board of this series, which is a reissue, because the original one was made by Element in the middle of 2000s when Bam Margera was in Jackass. So I couldn't find it because was already sold out in the Zero website, because I usually like to buy from the manufacturer, from the company. I like when my money goes straight to them, and in case I can find from them, I look around other stores online, and it was pretty much always everywhere else sold out. So finally yesterday, I don't know how come, I received a notification from Skate Warehouse, and I found they had 3 of these boards available. So I guess they probably bought them in bulk, and they put them on the website a few days later. So finally I found a board for me, and this is collectible. I'm not gonna skate because, as I said, it's a reissue from the original series that came out in the middle of 2000 with Element skateboards. So let's open this box, which is right here. I'm super excited. Let's see what it's like. So I'll take a knife, and I'm just gonna cut the tape. Because the other day I ordered from a different seller. The other day was CCS, and great packaging, fast delivery, and I was very happy with them. So they sent me the second series one, the Purple Blood. which is kind of cool. If I'll ever skate that, probably I will probably skate that at some point. But this one here in particular will be a collectible, so I'm not gonna touch it because it's a piece of art. It's you know, it's not worth it to skate. Also because you don't know if they're gonna make another run of them or another series. So probably this will be the second and last press ever. So let's see what we got. Some paper just to protect it. There we go. As I said the other day, I don't like when my top veneer it's like kind of like green. So I hope it's not gonna be green, but I have the feeling it's gonna be green this time because I've seen on the website that the top veneer was green. So I hope they had some alternative. You cannot choose the top veneer. So whatever they sell you, whatever they send you, you have to be happy with that. So let's see what it looks like. It's green. So top veneer is green, but it's not too bad because it's not dark green. It's like still kind of like bright green. So that's good because it's like pistachio green. Let's say, like, let's call it pistachio green. And I like when the color is bright, like a light color, because I like my board nice and visible under my feet, and I like the line that you can see because sometimes I skate mainly street, so the color of the asphalt and the color of the grip tape blend together. So sometimes having a very dark board under your feet, sometimes you don't see what you really do. So it's good to have a line that can you know, alight your board under your feet. And so also I usually like to put gap of clear grip tape on top veneer graphic because the top veneer graphic is also good and I like looking at it, but I want to use this board anyway, so that's not relevant really, because as I said, this is gonna stay as a collectible. And the top veneer graphic, usually I put a layer of clear grip tape, transparent grip tape, and that's why indeed I ordered with this board. It was free, by the way. It was free. A layer of transparent grip tape, but this is made by Mob. I usually buy well, because it's free, I usually order whatever is free really, but mainly usually most of stores send you the Jessup, which is always free, I guess because it's cheaper. So in this case, the store where I bought it from, by the way, is not CCS this time, is Skate Warehouse, and they reached me like real soon. I actually ordered 2 days ago, and basically 2 days after was already delivered outside my door. So great fast delivery, and it was also the cheapest delivery. Also, Skate Warehouse is in California, so it's obviously easy for me to receive any sort of order in a very short amount of time, because most of these manufacturers and distributors are in California. So, but imagine like for people who live in different states, or if they live outside of the US, probably will take a few days or weeks. But anyway, so I'm super stoked and super happy. I've noticed that they had among the selection of free grip tapes, they had the Mob grip tape, which actually Mob, it's one of the best grip tapes out there. I know it damages your shoes a little faster than like other grip tapes like Grizzly or Jessup, but it keeps you like nice and firm on your board, and it gives you more stability. So anyway, as I said, anyway, I like using it for the middle part where usually the graphic is on the top veneer. So I will use this probably as not a full grip tape, but I will cut it for just whatever the top graphic is. And also it's pretty cool because this is not just the regular transparent grip tape. You can see the Mob logo underneath because it's transparent. but it's not just a normal regular transparent, it's actually a yellow transparent. So this is like yellow clear grip tape, so which is kind of cool. So yeah, well, I don't know, maybe I will use it as a full grip tape. I will decide. So this is not really important right now, but yeah, kind of cool having a free mob grip tape for once. And I tried a few different grip tapes, and honestly my favorites are Jessup, of course. This is the most affordable and it does its job, and Jessup has been around for a very long time. Also Jessup is made in the US. Mob is great too, but Mob is made in Taiwan, I think it was the last time for what I recall. And even though Mob is a product of NHS, so basically it's a Santa Cruz sister company, and I also liked Pepper Grip Tape, which is made in Mesa, Costa Mesa, and is a product of Mesa distribution. So basically is a product in a way that belongs to Ace Trucks, and so same umbrella, same distribution. So this is my three favorite grip tapes. Right, so let's see what the graphics is like. So obviously the previous board was the Purple Blood, so this must be the second reissue of the series, and because they made Zero are just released two different series, so this is the second series. So let's see what it's like. There we go. So this is the one, and it's basically, as I said, the original one was made by Element back in middle 2000s, and it was basically a picture taken from Jackass, and this is Phil, Bam Margera's dad, and Bam Margera, who is pranking Phil while he's sleeping with a plunger. And this is like one of the most iconic photographs and pictures for Jackass. So that's why they decided to make a graphic with this specific picture. This board went sold out right away, obviously, for obvious reasons, and I'm glad to have found at least another one of them. And yeah, so this is still my birthday month. So my birthday was the past week, so I thought, like, you know, you live once, so it's something that you wish to have, just buy one for your birthday. And so other than that, I just wanted to share with you this cool board, and also this comes with a Bam Zero sticker, and the top vinyl logo is same as the one of the like the previous one I showed you the other day, and zero die, and yeah, so it's super cool. The measurements are 8 1/4. I think they also have 8 8.5. I normally scale like 8 1/4 or like 8.5, and so I recently tried to skate something like 9, and I believe that's the reason why I got injured, because I was trying to do some onlys and stuff with the 9-inch board. It's like the Brian Anderson board, and obviously the board is too heavy and too big, so I couldn't manage to you know, maneuver with the board, so I ended up hurting myself. So it makes the difference. Sometimes measurements are very important. So if a board is too big, it's better to use like a cruiser, or I don't know. So not definitely for like technical tricks, unless you are like a giant, like a big huge guy, super tall like Brian Anderson is. So anyway, this is the board. I'm super happy with it. Thanks today to Skate Warehouse for great packaging and sending this in no time, basically. And yeah, right. And also I wanted to show you just a few more of arts I've been doing for my DIY skateboard brand. some arts I do, just so I like doing some graphics for the board and t-shirts and merch. So if you like to support me, that would be great. Also because I donate 5% of my proceeds for charity to the ASPCA, which is the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. So that would be nice too. And also Jackass, by the way, has the iconic logo with the two crutches crossed like a Jolly Roger flag, like the pirates flag. So in this case, why not? Since I have my broken leg, so a tribute to Jackass with my crutches as well. So to make it things more, you know, like in a way more Jackass style, and as a tribute to those cool times and years when Jackass was on TV. So also there is a new Jackass, a new movie, a new Jackass out. Unfortunately, Bam Margera is not part of the new Jackass. They have all the others previous characters like the Wee Man and Johnny Knoxville and all the rest. So right, it's kind of cool. If I manage, I will put like a link here or down below somewhere with part 1 of the unboxing. So this was part 2 of Bam Margera unboxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you for next video. Have a good one.